what is it going to take you to achieve that really relaxed, happy stage? And do we leave it too long? Because I know sometimes I do. Sometimes I leave it too long until I get to the point where I'm a little bit overwhelmed and I'm overdue for that time off or for that rest time. There's been times in my life where I have been totally not happy. I've went through a period the last couple of years where I finished a long-term relationship, 29-year marriage, and that was a really tough time in my life where there was absolutely periods where I was down in the dumps, extremely unhappy, and just really struggling through some stuff. And I know that for all of us, that can happen in the peaks and valleys of life. The question is, though, how do you bounce back from those stressful times? How do you get yourself to that happy stage once again? At the moment, I'm reading Buddhism for Busy People. It's an incredible book because it marries beautifully what we do in our fast and furious lives, where we're ambitious, where we're looking for more success, we're looking to increase our commercial success, all the wonderful things that I encourage. But also, how do we marry that with going a little bit slower, with learning how to step back, learning how to rest, learning how to say no to things that don't really matter. And one of the interesting things that keeps coming up in this area is the idea of cause and effect, is the idea of wherever we are right now in our lives. Think about it. Think about your life. Where are you in your health and in your commercial success or your wealth and in your relationships? And the idea is that wherever we are right now is a result of everything that we have really thought, spoken, or taken action on, or really the inaction in previous times in our lives. And so it's the ultimate in responsibility, right? And the effects today is as a result of all of those particular causes. So over my time as a speaker, an author, and a mentor, over the last 7 years of working really, really closely with men and women, I've come to learn and to understand that there are 3 particular areas that are going to help us get to that happy place more often. And those 3 areas are, first of all, starting off with knowing that there's no better investment than you when it comes to a happy life. And so I love to go through a foundation exercise of what I call the body, mind, and soul routine as the number 1 starting point for a happy life, for when we want more of that commercial success, when we want more influence, when we want more wonderful things in our lives, is to start off with investing time and energy in ourselves. Number 2 is looking at who we're hanging with, looking at our tribe. You know, the tribe that's at home with us, the tribe that's at work with us, our friendships, our communities, is it really obsessing and being really clear about hanging with the people that really matter. And thirdly, the ultimate is to look at living an excuse-free way of life, an excuse-free culture, an excuse-free mindset, so that no matter what it is that's going on in our lives, that we always ask ourselves, is this taking responsibility to live a life that's aligned with our values? So they're my top 3 ideas around getting to that happy place more often.